just going to go over some basics for a bird box. So I've got my browser bar open here, and first of all I'm going to create sketch, and I'm going to do it on this surface here, on this plane. I'm going to create, first of all, let's do a rectangular shape, stop your sketch, and then I'm going to extrude that shape, profile if you like. I'm going to raise that up, press OK. Now then, I want to split it, so I've got a front and a back. So the best way to do that will be to sketch, create sketch on this surface, and then I'm going to create again a 2-point rectangle, and for this I'm just going to put it anywhere and then just press stop sketch. Now I need the distance here from this edge to this edge to be a certain distance, and I need it to be the same. So I'm going to pop back into that sketch, and I'm going to just press D on my keyboard, and the D should, not doing it at the minute, sketch, escape, dimension, there you go, dimension from there to there, and it says at the moment 5. So I'm going to make that 7 and then press enter. The same from this side, click from this edge to that edge and make that also 7 and hit enter. So you've got this sketch that when you extrude it, create extrude from here to here to here, that's going to cut all the way through to give you a front and a back. But what that's done is in the browser tree, if you look, it's giving you 2 bodies, and you can see that it highlights the back and the front. Well, really you want those to be components. So if I click on the back one first and then right click, create a component, you'll see it appears here now. And if you click once, click twice, I'm going to call that the back, and then press enter. Go back to body 2, which will be the front. So right click, create a component, and then click, and then call that the front. So now I've got 2, a front and a back. Now I want to put on here a normal A-shaped roof. So I'm going to sketch, create sketch. In fact, if I highlight the front first, I'll do it on the front sketch. Sketch, create sketch on that front surface. I'll cut away. So I'll find the middle. Got that little triangle in blue from there to there, and then from here to the edge, and then stop your sketch. I can then create and extrude those 2 profiles across, and it cuts those both. So I've got those for my roof. So I can go back to my active component and activate everything, and that leaves me with 2. And you can just jiggle that around, and you can have a look, press escape, and then just go back to home. Now the roof is tricky, but I'll show you an easy way to do that. So the first thing to do will be to highlight the top with the active component and go to create a new component, and I'm going to put in there a roof. So I'm working in the roof. So the first thing to do will be to excuse me, to create sketch on this surface. So I'm going to create a line which is just like so, and I'll keep to the 7mm, so straight up 7, enter, and then sketch, create another line from here and keep that going up the vertical 7, and then just go to sketch, line, and you'll be able to just create your profile. Now I can extrude that. Now I want a two-way, so I can pull it one way. I can have a look at the right side, see how far I'm pulling that. Nice little overhang there. Give it kind of equal overhang, maybe a bit further on the front to protect it from the rain. And then press OK. Now then, I'd like the same component on this side. And as an easy way of doing that, don't have to draw it again, I can go to Create a Mirror. And it's asking me first what object would I like to mirror. Now a nice little thing is to move down to the extrusion, and that highlights that. Now it's asking me for a mirror plane. Well, I can't see my mirror plane, so I'm going to turn it, press Escape, and I'm going to select my mirror plane, and it's going to be that edge. And as you can see, it just mirrors that. Press OK, and there you've got your basic bird box. So the next thing to do is to put a couple of sides in here. I'll show you how to do one, then you can figure out the rest. So go and activate the top component, create new component, and I'll call it RS, right side, and sketch, create sketch on this bottom plane. Now I can't click on this bottom plane. If I come down, I can do it that way. So I'm going to create my 2-point rectangle from here to here, and I'll make that 7 and stop my sketch. Now then, the trick here will be to extrude it up so that it touches the edge of the surface of the bottom of the roof. So go to Create, Extrude, that profile, and this is where Fusion gets a little bit weird. You want to go to 2 and turn that so that you can see the underneath. Press Escape, and you'll just have to raise that up a little bit and then click on 2 and then press OK. And as you can see, it joins it. It should join that to the profile. Not quite sure why it didn't do that. Anyway, so there's some basics of your bird box, okay? And then you can carry on from there, doing the hole on the front, etc. Hope that helps.